So, hi everyone, and welcome to our webinar from PDFs to projects how Bluebeam powers AEC success. For today's agenda, we have four main topics. We will be seeing the challenges of collaboration in AEC. We'll see what is Bluebeam. We'll learn how Bluebeam elevate the AEC industry. And finally, we'll see the best practices for successful projects. But first, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Maria, and I'm an architect. And I'm doing this live session on behalf of MicroCAD, where I work as an AEC application. Well, now let's talk about some of the challenges that professionals in the AEC industry face. First, the communication breakdowns are one of the biggest hurdles. We all know how frustrating it can be when revisions aren't tracked properly or when drawings are misinterpreted. Miscommunication leads to delayed feedback and a lack of real-time visibility, which can put projects behind schedule and over budget. Next, document management. In the traditional AEC workflow, we're often dealing with a combination of physical documents and digital files. Managing these documents, especially when version control is involved, this can get very tricky. Without an efficient system, teams find themselves wasting valuable time trying to coordinate across different platforms or formats. And then there's the issue of coordination across stakeholders. Architects, contractors, engineers, and all the other parties involved don't always work in sync. This approach leads to inefficiency, misunderstandings, and redundant work, all of which slow down project timelines and impact productivity. Finally, the lack of standardized processes. Everyone in the AEC industry has their own set of standards and procedures. This can make collaboration more confusing. Without common ground, teams can struggle to align on the same goal, causing delays and reducing the quality of work delivered. These challenges are obstacles that everyone in the AEC industry encounters at some point, but that's where tools like Bluebeam come into play. So let's dive into what Bluebeam is and how it's revolutionizing the AEC industry. Bluebeam is a powerful software designed specifically for the AEC industry. It's primarily used for PDF creation, editing, markup, and collaboration. Essentially, it's a tool that helps streamline your digital document workflows. At its core, Bluebeam allows professionals to create, annotate, and manage digital documents and drawings all in one platform. No matter what project documents you're working on, Bluebeam makes it easy to bring them into the digital world. Now, let's take a closer look at Bluebeam's key features. First, I don't know if you're still seeing my screen, but the first one is the PDF creation and editing. So Bluebeam makes it easy to create and edit PDFs, which is essential for professionals in the AEC industry who work in a wide range of document types. You can easily convert various file formats, whether it's a Word document, PowerPoint slides, or even Revit files, into a high-quality PDF. This flexibility ensures that no matter the source of your document, it can be transformed into a PDF. And the best part? You're not limited to just creating PDFs. Bluebeam allows you to edit existing PDFs, whether you need to update a drawing, adjust annotations, or add new information. This feature is great as it saves time and reduces the need for physical documents. Now, moving on to one of Bluebeam's standout features, its markups tool. Bluebeam provides an extensive set of tools for adding comments, notes, highlights, stamps, and other type of annotations to your PDFs, no matter the type of document you're working on. You can easily add text boxes to clarify design changes or use arrows to point out the specific elements on a drawing. Next, the most powerful feature of Bluebeam, its real-time collaboration capabilities. Multiple users can collaborate on the same document simultaneously. This is a game changer for teams working on complex projects where coordination between multiple stakeholders is critical. Instead of waiting for feedback or sending emails back and forth, everyone can make edits, leave comments, and view changes in real time, all within the same document. This not only improves efficiency, but also helps reduce errors as team members can instantly see updates and provide feedback. Now, let's explore Bluebeam's measurements and takeoff features essential for construction professionals. One of the standout capabilities of Bluebeam is its ability to perform precise measurements directly within a PDF. Whether you're measuring distances, areas, or even volumes, Bluebeam makes it easy to capture accurate measurements without having to manually scale drawings or reference other documents. This is particularly valuable for construction teams who need to calculate material quantities, estimate costs, and ensure that everything aligns with project specifications. Instead of using physical tools or separate software, you can perform these measurements right in the same document. Next, the powerful document management features. As your project evolves and documents go through multiple iterations, it's crucial to know which version is the most up-to-date and who made specific changes. With Bluebeam, you can easily manage and compare document versions, ensuring that you and your team are always working with the latest information. Additionally, Bluebeam allows you to organize documents in a way that makes sense for you. You can categorize, tag, or search through your files with ease. And finally, Bluebeam's customization features. One of the great advantages of Bluebeam is the high level of customization it offers. The software allows you to create custom toolsets, actions, and workflows that fit your specific needs. You can design custom markups or tools that are unique to your firm's workflow. In addition, Bluebeam allows you to streamline workflows by creating templates and toolsets that are specific to the type of work you're doing. Now that we have learned what Bluebeam key features are, let's dive deeper in some of the tools that will bring the AEC parties great success. So as you can see over here in this quick demo, I already have a PDF open. As you can see, I have made some comments already, some markups, but I want to show you the ones that are most used. So these one on the right side. As you can see, I'm going to select first the text box. Over here, we will be able to create text on our PDF no matter what type of document we're working on. And of course, we can set them up the way that we need to. So we can change the color of the borderline that we have in it. We can change it as we want to. We can change the line weight. We can change the text size. And of course, we can change its color. The next tool is the highlight tool. With this one, you will be able to highlight all the lettering that you have on your PDFs or whatever is inside in it. So as you can see, it's quite easy to use it. Next, we have the pen tool. With this one, you will be able to draw whatever you want on your PDFs, no matter which file you're using. And next to this pen tool, we have the eraser tool. With this one, we will be able to remove all the markups that we have done. And if it doesn't eliminate everything, we can just select everything and delete them with our keyboard. The next tool is the Cloud with Comment tool. This one is quite helpful when we want to create some comments on specific areas. So as you can see, we can create a cloud and add a comment to it. The good part of this is that we can create free-form clouds to select the areas of our project that we need to comment on. And as you can see, we can add the comment as well. The next tool is similar to the last one, but it's just a cloud. With this one, we will be able to create free-form clouds or rectangular ones to highlight some areas on our projects. The next one is the call-out tool. With this one, we will be able to make some comments on our PDFs. And the good part is that we can add some leaders to the comment, so we can select multiple areas on our PDF. The next one is a cool one. This is the stamp tool. With this tool, we will be able to put stamps on our PDFs. These are some default stamps that we have on Bluebeam, but you can also create your own. So you can just go over here and select Create Stamp. The next one is the image tool. With this one, we will be able to import images. Over here, I have not imported any images to the PDF, but it's quite easy to do. The next tool that we have is the snapshot. With this one, we will be able to select parts of our document and paste it somewhere else. So as you can see, if I select this bathroom over here, I will be able to paste it to my PDF and move it around wherever I need to. I can also change its properties by selecting this tool over here and just changing the color of the snapshot that I just copied. So as you can see, I'm going to change the color to this pink one. Also, we have the typical tool sets that we can find, for example, in AutoCAD or in Revit. So we can add lines to our PDFs, arrows. We can add also arcs, polylines. We can create rectangles, circles, and different forms. And we can also create some dimension tags if we want to find out the dimension of some specific areas on our projects or PDFs. So now that we have seen some of our markups tools on Bluebeam, I would like to show you a useful tool that we have as well, is the layers. These ones are quite similar to the ones that we have used in AutoCAD as well. So let's say that we want to put this line on a specific layer. What I have to do is select it, right click it, go to add to layer, and add it to the layer that we're going to add it to. So as you can see, I'm going to select the first one that I have created. And let's say that I want to add this arrow to another layer. So I will going to add it to the second layer that I have already created. As you can see on the left side of my screen, we're going to be able to see the panel for all the layers that we have, and we will be able to toggle them on and off to have an easier filter on our document. So we can just verify which markups are the ones that are assigned to each specific layer. So as you can see here, I'm just toggling them on and off. Something that we can do as well with these layers is that we can isolate our markups. So as you can see, if I select this layer specifically and go to isolate, all the markups that are on that specific layer are the ones that are going to remain on my PDF. Those are the ones that are going to stay active. And if I hit show all the ones that were hidden will show up again. So as you can see, it's quite easy to use these layers to filter everything in an easier way on your PDFs. The next tool that we have is the markup list. This one is quite useful if you want to manage all the markups and comments that are on your PDFs. So as you can see, we will be able to see all the comments, all the markups, clouds, text that we have made on our PDF. We can even select the comments right there on the list, and they will be highlighted on our PDF, as you can see on the video. This is great because we will be able to see if the markups have comments in it. We will be able to see when were they created. We will be able to see the status of them and the author who created those specific markups. An interesting tool that we have also for this to manage our markup lists is that we can export a summary in CSV file, XML file, or PDF file. And we can even print a summary of the entire markups we have. So let's say that over here, as you can see, I can change the status of my markups to accepted. And if we export this markup list, you will be able to see that information as well on the documents. I have already previously downloaded some of these summaries. So as you can see here, if I open the CSV file, you will be able to see all the markups that we have on our markup list. The status over here is showing empty because when I exported it, I hadn't changed the status of that specific markup. But as you can see, all the information is displayed here. We can also use the PDF summary. This one is one that I like a lot because we are going to be able to see all the markups list divided by category. So as you can see here, this one's called architect. And we can see all the detailed information in a quick overview of the markup that we created. So we can see these little images right beside the information of the markup, which is quite useful when you want to like manage the markup lists without needing to access the PDF with the markups on. And the last one that we have is the XML file. This one will open on our web browser, and we will be able to see all of our markups, but in an XML coding form. Another option that we have with our markups is that we can export them as a BAX file. So as you can see, if I hit the markup list dropdown, I will be able to see the option of export markups. So if I select it, you will be able to see that I can export it as a BAX file or FDF. And with this one, when I save it, all the markups that I have created will be saved in this file. So let's say, but for some reason, all our markups are gone. They've been deleted from the PDF and we can no longer see them. If we have previously saved this BAX file, we will be able to import them to our PDFs. So as you can see, I'm going to import the file that we just saved. I'm going to look for it on my computer, select it, and open it. And voila, all the comments are here again. You will be able to see all the information they used to have on the previous document. Now I want to talk to you about an interesting tool that we have in Bluebeam when talking about revisions and versioning of our documents. So if we go over here to our document tab and select compare documents, we will be able to select two different PDF sets. So as you can see here, I'm going to select a set that I have already created. As you can see, it says that it has 7 pages in it. This is important because the one that we're going to select as document B has to have the same amount of pages for this tool to work. So as you can see, I have already uploaded the other one as well. And when I hit OK, the magic will happen. So as you can see, we will have a document with some clouds on it, showing us the changes that were made from one version to another on our PDFs. So as you can see, if I zoom in, these changes will be shown over here. We will be able to see that some parking spots were added and that this wall was deleted. We can also see the changes on the dates of our documents and if something of this information on our title block has changed. So this is quite useful when talking about versioning and revisions on our projects. The next tool that we have is an interesting one where we're talking about coordinating with the field. So as you can see here, we have created some comments, and let's say that I'm an engineer on the field. So if I wanted, and if I'm working, for example, let's say on my tablet or on my mobile phone, and I'm using Bluebeam Cloud, I will be able to create some captures that refers to that specific comment that was created. So as you can see, I have this from camera option. If I was on the field, I would be able to just take my camera out and take a picture of the specific comment that we're talking about. As I'm not on the field, I'm going to select a file from my computer. So I have some images over here. I'm going to select this one and I'm going to hit open. As you can see, this little camera icon is going to show up on my PDF. And if I select it, I will be able to see some images of the field that reference to that specific comment. So let's add some additional images to another comment. Let's select from the file some images. We can even select multiple images if needed. So as you can see, I'm going to select two images over here. The camera icon is going to show up, and we will be able to move between the images that were uploaded to that specific comment. The next tool that I wanted to talk to you is about the tool chests. These are a great tool when we're talking about PDFs that require multiple parties and multiple systems to be part of. So as you can see here, we have different tool chests like the electrical one, the lightning one, plumbing issues, all of these. But let's say that we have to create another one. So what we have to do is go to the to the left corner, top corner of my screen, and select the tool chest dropdown. Over here, we will be able to see the Manage Toolsets tab, and this window will show up. Over here, we will be able to toggle on and off all the toolsets that we have on our project. But as you can see, we have also the Add option and the Import option. If we have created previously a tool set, we will be able to import it, but in this case, I'm going to add a new one. So as you can see, what we have to do is just add a title to the new toolset that we're going to be creating. Then there's something important that I wanted to mention, and is that if we select and check the box for showing all profiles, we will be able to see this toolset in multiple PDFs in projects. So as you can see here, I have 3 different documents open. If I select this showing all profiles, this will be shown in the 3 PDFs that I have open on my Bluebeam. So as you can see, we just have to save this, and the new toolset that I have created is going to show on the bottom of the list. I can toggle it on and off, and as you can see, the show in all profiles is marked as yet. So let's hit OK. If we scroll down, we will be able to see that the architectural toolset has been created, but is empty. So to populate it, we can start creating some comments and markups that we are going to be adding to that tool chest. So let's say that I want to create a snapshot for this specific door. So once we create it and paste it to our PDF, we will be able to select it, right-click it, and over here we'll see this Add to Tool Chest option. Over here, we'll just have to select the tool set that we created, and it will show up right there. So we can use it wherever we need to. So as you can see, I can place it over here on my PDF. We can create as much as markups as we need to add to the toolset. So let's say that I want to create another one from this toilet over here. So I will just create the snapshot. I'm going to paste it to my PDF. And I just have to follow the same process that I already did. Go to Add to Tool Chest and select the architectural tool set. And as you can see, it's showing over here already. And I will be able to place it anywhere I want. And let's say that we want to do one last markup for our tool set. So let's create this cloud with comment markup. And once we have finished doing it, we will be able to add it to all tool chests as well. So it's quite easy, and it's a simple process, as you can see. And we can just place all of our comments. If we're going to be using them continuously, we can just place them easily with these tool sets created by our team. The next tool that I want to show you is the template creation. With this one, we will be able to create templates from previous documents that we have created. So as you can see, I have this PDF over here. And if I go to File, New PDF from Template, I will be able to see on the bottom of the options, Save as Template. So once I save it, I will be able to save it on a server or on the cloud, and all the team will be able to use this to create, for example, RFI documents or different documents that we want to have as templates. So the next one that we have over here is a great tool, and I think it's my favorite one, is the Bluebeam Studio tool. So with this tool, we will be able to create projects where all our team will be able to access to. So as you can see, we'll see this tab for projects. And when we click the plus option, we will be able to create a new project where we will be able to store all our documents. So as you can see, what we have to do is just add a name to the new project that we're going to be creating. Hit OK. And as you can see, once it loads, it's going to show up on our projects list over here. What we have to do next is add the documents. So we will be able to create a new folder, upload files, or upload a folder if we want to. So in this case, I'm going to upload some files. Over here, we just have to add the files from our computer. We can just go ahead and select them. It doesn't matter the type of document that you want to upload to your Bluebeam Studio project. It can be whatever type of document that you want to add, not just PDFs. So as you can see, we just have to hit OK and wait for the documents to load. So now as you can see, what I was mentioning to you, we can upload different type of documents, PDFs. So in this case, if, for example, I go ahead and open the CSV file, it will automatically go and open the Excel software that I have on my computer. Or if I open the XML file, the web browser will be open automatically. So it's quite easy to use. So let's say that we want to make some changes to a PDF or some annotations to the PDFs that we have uploaded to our project. As you can see over here, there's a lock button on the PDF that we just opened. So if we click this dropdown, we will be able to see the checkout option. Once we check out a PDF, the rest of the team that's inside the project won't be able to add any comments or markups to that specific PDF until we check it in again. So as you can see, I'm able to do multiple markups on this document. And once I'm done and I want to save those, what I have to do is just go again to the dropdown on the top of my screen and select check in to add all the changes to the document that we have on the cloud. We just have to add a comment to it and check it in. So once it loads, you will be able to see that the lock icon is going to show up again, and all the tools are locked and grayed out as we are not able to do any changes to that document since it's already checked in. So if we go over here and right-click the document, we will be able to see the revision history. As you can see, we will be able to see all the versions of that specific document. And let's say that we want to open the first one, the original. We will be able to open the revision. And as you can see, the document is showing no markups at all. So if we close it and we just go ahead and reopen this document, we will be able to see that all the changes that were saved on the version 2 of the document are showing up there. And the last tool that I want to show you as well is over here on Bluebeam Studio. So as you can see, there's a tab that's called Sessions. This is the tab where we're going to be able to collaborate in real time with our team. What we have to do is just create a new session and select the documents that we want to open on that session. In this case, I'm going to select just one file, but we can upload as many files as we want to. So let's wait for the session to be created. Once it's created, we will be able to see the document we uploaded over here. We'll see the attendees and the records of this session. So as you can see here, I'm the only user that has joined the session since we have not invited any other users, and we'll be able to see the changes that have been made on that session. In this case, it's just the addition of the PDF that we're going to be using. Now we can add different users to our session project. So as you can see, it's quite easy. We just have to type or paste the email of the users that are going to be part of that session. It can be someone inside your company or outside of it if you're working with multiple parties. So as you can see here, we just have to send the invitation and the user will receive an email letting them know that they have been invited to the session and that they will be able to start working collaboratively. So you can see here, the user is showing as not joined since has not accepted the invitation. So as you can see, we can easily open the PDFs that we have added. We can create comments as we already know how to do. It's quite easy just to type in what we want to create here. And as you can see, all the changes and all the markups that we create, it doesn't matter if it's the same markup that we have created, the changes will be shown over here on the record tab. So as you can see over here, Anna has already accepted the invitation and is showing as joined to that specific session. So as you can see, the not joined tab is now empty and we can see her on the online list. Something important that we have to check here is that you can see that my name is showing the PDF, the name of the PDF that we have on our file, and Anna has no name on it. This is because she has joined the session but has not accessed the PDF yet, so she has not been able to make any comments or see any markups that we have done there. So as you can see over here, we can also see when a user leaves a session. So over here, it's showing that Anna has left the session and she's showing as an offline user and I'm still showing up as an online user. Now we can see that Anna has rejoined the session. And what we can see is now that Anna is inside of a PDF. So we can see that she is going to make some markups here. As you can see, she has already changed the markup status that I created to accepted, as you can see over here in the markup list. And we can also see that she just created a new comment. We just have to select that record on our panel and we will be shown the markup that she created. You can also see over here on our record panel that she has alerted me to see that specific markup that she created. So as you can see on the notification tab, I will be able to see that alert that she sent me. I can also reply to the comments that she has made. So over here, I'm just going to reply to her comment that I will take a look at it. And this will be showing on our chat over here on the record panel. So as you can see, she has replied to me and I'm just going to send her a smiley face. So now that we have seen the most standout tools, let's explore some of the best practices that will help you ensure your projects are successful when using Bluebeam. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is the standardization and consistency. So as you know already, setting up your tool chest is a great way for you to establish a standardization across projects. By creating the custom tool sets aligned with your company best practices, you can just make sure that your team is always using the right tools for the job. This will help you save time and maintain quality control across projects. A helpful tip when setting up your tool chest is to structure it well. The more organized your tool chest is, the easier it will be to find what you need. The next one is the Bluebeam Studio for collaboration and document management. As we already saw, one of the best features of Bluebeam is the ability to collaborate in real time. But setting up Bluebeam Studio, everyone can contribute to documents simultaneously, speeding up the process and ensuring that everyone is on the same page. You can also use Bluebeam Studio for file management, as we already see, and you can organize your files to ensure easy access, review, and approval tracking. We can also talk about the template creation. These are essential for saving time and maintaining consistency across projects. So instead of starting from scratch, you can just create reusable templates for common documents like RFIs, punch lists, or project schedules. So this will make the processes more efficient. We also want to talk about the comprehensive training that it's key. So it's important to offer training to cover Bluebeam's core feature for new users. So you have to start with the basics. Using a structured training plan helps your team get the most out of the software. If someone is looking to dive deeper, Bluebeam offers an excellent resource that is called Bluebeam University. But of course, you can also explore MicroCAD's training option. Next, we would like to talk about creating a support system. One of the best ways to facilitate Bluebeam adaptation is by identifying internal champions. So these are power users within your team who can assist others with questions. These champions can help ease the transition to Bluebeam and ensure a smoother transition. And finally, we would like to add the continuous feedback and improvement that are critical. So you have to be asking for feedback regularly, understanding any areas of improvement that will help you fine tune your training and workflows. So doing this can ensure that Bluebeam is being utilized to its fullest potential, creating success in your projects. And well, just as a conclusion, um, by adopting these best practices, you'll set your team up for success. And as we learned today, Bluebeam is not just a tool, it's a solution that empowers teams to work smarter, collaborate effectively, and deliver high quality results. Thank you all so much for your time today.